So, Jesse, I've been reading all over Twitter and other places that Chinese buyers are really upset at Tesla. What the heck is going on?
So basically, some Chinese buyers have bought a Model 3 without full self-driving. They got it, and the car has hardware 2.5 installed, which is the same hardware package that I have installed in my car.
Oh, they were supposed to get hardware 3?
Well, everywhere else is getting hardware version 3 installed in the car as standard, regardless of whether you buy full self-driving or not.
But I mean, does this affect their car at all?
It doesn't affect the way that it drives. And if they bought full self-driving, they would get this hardware installation of hardware version 3.
But why are they so upset then?
Well, they're very upset. They're in fact suing Tesla over this. Now, there is a little bit of background that you need to know. Obviously, we don't live in China, so this kind of background, we're like, what are they doing over there? We don't know. However, there was a really good explanation by Reddit user Guan Qing, and he explains here that basically this problem kind of traces back a little bit further into a completely different company.
So I'll read from his post here. The results of Volkswagen's Passat and Tiguan were very bad when they tested 25% offset impact in China. This is a huge scandal sweeping across China. In the tests, the A-pillars of these vehicles were completely broken, the airbags were distorted, and the driver would surely die. In contrast, Volkswagen's Passat and other models in the United States, the test results are good. Chinese car consumers and the media are very sensitive to the configuration of the same model in different countries. Volkswagen Passat now has the nickname Mobile Coffin in China. Once bad news appears, it is easy for Chinese consumers and the media to associate discrimination and double standard.
So this is really where all of this hate is coming from. You had
I
Volkswagen who put out the same car and it crash tested so completely differently. I mean, we showed some footage here. It looks like a completely different car in the crash.
Whoa. So wait, this one we're seeing now is the Chinese version of the Passat?
Yes, and you can see that A-pillar completely folds. And then if we look in the interior, you see that the steering wheel just shoots off in the wrong direction, which means that the airbag isn't stopping the passenger at all, which means that his head goes boop right on that dashboard.
But how different could the American version be?
It's pretty different. It's not better. Like the Passat didn't get the top safety pick or anything like that.
Oh, but wait, the A-pillar there on the American version is staying completely intact.
Absolutely. It's much better. And so this kind of points to a difference in construction between Chinese and American.
Wait a minute. So they sold the same car. They called it the Passat. They sold it to the Chinese, and the car is basically a mobile coffin.
Right.
Whereas the American version is a lot safer.
Right.
So no, I can see why they're upset.
So, I mean, you have this kind of zeitgeist of, okay, these, foreign companies in our country are going to try and kill us, essentially, by giving us
like a
inferior,
bait and switch, yeah.
inferior products that are safer in other countries.
Now, I want to point out that Tesla didn't intend to give Chinese buyers of the Model 3 a worse computer. It seems like it had something to do with supply chain issues.
Right.
And that basically they just didn't have enough of the right computers. But I can see that their communication was really bad. If they had just said, like, we will get you the right computer as soon as possible, so sorry, like maybe a lot of people would have been like, oh, I understand.
Right. Or to just let people know ahead of time, because essentially the Chinese consumers did not know that they were going to be getting hardware 2.5. Now, does it make a big difference? Is it going to make the car any less safe? No. Should Tesla have handled that a little bit better, especially considering the circumstances? Yes. Thanks so much for watching this Now You Know clip.
Head over to Now You Know channel for full episodes of Tesla Time news and in depth.
And if you want to treat yourself and your family to something amazing, check this out.
Jesse and I have been enjoying Masterclass, where we've been learning all sorts of fun topics from the masters themselves. Comedy from Judd Apatow.
Screenwriting from Aaron Sorkin.
Investigative journalism from Bob Woodward.
Tennis from Serena Williams.
And so many more.
Click the link down below to support our channel and experience what it's like to learn from the masters at Masterclass.